Hey everyone, today we are continuing our October Halloween month celebration by looking at some dolls from scary movies and TV shows. And we are also finally picking the winner to our giveaway, so make sure you stay till the end of the video and we will find out who's gonna win our Barbie and Ken Halloween party gift set. But yes, first we are looking at a lot of different dolls from a lot of different scary movies and TV shows. Some are more Halloween, spooky, campy themed movies and TV shows, and then some are like legit terrifying scary movies. And some of the dolls might be a little scary. Yeah, some might be a little scary looking, so if that's something you're not into, that's totally fine. I, however, am so into, you already know, I love dolls from movies and TV shows. I love the character dolls, but I also love scary movies and scary TV shows. When I was a kid, that was my favorite aisle to be in at like Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, and I used to rent all the scary movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all the originals and the sequels. I would rent Rosemary's Baby, The Shining, yeah, The Ring. I loved all the scary movies, and I loved to act out scary movies with my dolls. Like, I remember acting out When a Stranger Calls with my Polly Pocket in this Polly Pocket dollhouse that I had for her, or even with my regular Barbies or my Mary-Kate and Ashley dolls. Like, I would come up with some really good scary movies, and I had so much fun entertaining myself. But yes, if you love scary stuff and you love dolls, then hopefully you will also enjoy this list. Let's get started. Okay, so this list is in order of when the movie or media was originally released, not when the dolls were released. I don't have release dates for all of the dolls, so I apologize. Anyways, first movie on our list is 1922, Nosferatu, and right here we've got some Living Dead dolls. Living Dead dolls have made dolls of like every scary movie character you can imagine, so I'm sorry, I didn't put them all on this list. Feel free to go and look at all of the ones that are out there. But yeah, we've got some on this list, and here's one of them. This is Nosferatu and his victim. She's got brushable hair. They both have removable fascions. Living Dead dolls are about 10 inches tall, and they also have posability, so I figured that they belong on this list. Yeah, they may not be made for fashion doll collectors, but I do like to let us look at a wide variety of different types of dolls and figures alike. Next is 1925's Phantom of the Opera. First, right here, we've got this 12-inch figure from Hasbro. Again, we've got posability, we've got removable fascions, and a very scary and detailed face. This is a part of the Universal Munsters collection, and Mego also did some 8-inch dolls for Phantom of the Opera. I particularly love this one right here in the red outfit with the hat and the cape and the suit. And now, I can't talk about Phantom of the Opera dolls without talking about the dolls that were made for the musical. So, of course, Mattel did give us this beautiful 2-pack. I think it was a FAO Shorts exclusive. This is a stunning set. Both of the dolls look so detailed and incredible. And Madame Alexander also made a Christine Daae doll that comes with the Phantom's mask, and she's also wearing the wedding outfit that we see in the end of the musical. And Robert Tonner also did only 100 Phantom of the Opera dolls. So we got the Phantom, and we also got Christine Daae, and these are like 16-inch dolls. The Madame Alexander doll was like an 8-inch doll. And Franklin Mint Heirloom also gave us some, I think they're porcelain Phantom of the Opera dolls, and I think they're probably like 17 inches tall, more or less. Next, we've got 1931's Dracula. So, of course, Dracula is a major figure, character, and franchise, so there's probably tons and tons of Dracula inspired dolls. But of course, we've got a beautiful Living Dead doll right here. So again, about 10 inches tall. I love the details on this, and just about every Living Dead doll does have rooted brushable hair, which is another thing I love about their dolls and makes them feel like fashion dolls in a sense. We've also got Monster High right here. We've got this beautiful female Dracula from Monster High, a part of their Skeletor collection. This came out in 2022, I believe, and yeah, we've got the pretty red cape with the spider webs. I love the little candle that she's got too. Next is 1931's Frankenstein. Just like Dracula, Frankenstein is a huge character, so there's probably lots of Frankenstein dolls, but right here is one from the Universal Monster collection. So another one of these 12-inch characters with fabric clothing by Hasbro. And then of course for Bride of Frankenstein in 1935, we would get quite a few dolls as well. So we do have a Monster High 2-pack And this is one of the few Monster High sets where we do see a male character rather than a female gender-bent version, and they look great. I think this is one of my favorite Monster High collector sets. I think this also came out in 2022, but we've also got, again, Living Dead dolls, and another one of these Hasbro Universal Studios Monsters Bride of Frankenstein doll right here, who also looks really cool, and I love this rooted hair that she's got as well. So next is Rear Window, Alfred Hitchcock from 1954, and I actually didn't know about this doll before researching for this video. I knew that Mattel has a lot of Grace Kelly dolls, but here's one of them. So this is Grace Kelly, inspired by her character from Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. And yes, this movie is a little bit more of a thriller crime movie, but regardless, it's Alfred Hitchcock. He's like the king of scary movies and suspense, so we had to include this doll because this doll is stunning. She's beautiful. I love the face for the Grace Kelly dolls. This dress is gorgeous. Next, we've got 1954's Creature from the Black Lagoon. I've actually never seen this movie, but Monster High did give us this incredible, beautiful collector doll right here from 2024. This is the character Gilman, I believe. And again, we're going in that theme of like a fantasy glamorous female version of the character, and I think Monster High did a great job. They always make these characters look really good, very fun. So lots of green, but I'm not complaining. Next, we've got 1959's The Twilight Zone. There's quite a few dolls inspired by The Twilight Zone. Biff Bang Pow, or EMC Toys, has done a bunch of these like 8-inch characters right here that have fabric removable clothing and posability, but the company Trick or Treat also did this large talking Tina doll. Next is 1960's Psycho, again by Alfred Hitchcock, and I did not know that Madame Alexander made this cis-set like 10-inch doll of Marion from Psycho, and there was also a bathtub shower playset for this doll that is really cool too. The shower curtain says Psycho, and we see the silhouette of Norman Bates dressed up as Mother with the dagger, and this set looks really cool. Of course, she's just wearing her shower towel and shower hair towel too, but regardless, it's a cool set. And of course, there is a Living Dead doll set too of Norman Bates as Mother with the wig, and that's a removable wig, by the way. And Marion also terrified and screaming for her life, and also wrapped in the towel. And the towel does say Bates Motel. Next, we have probably my favorite doll on this list, and I'm lucky enough to own her. We've got Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds by Mattel, a part of the Barbie Collector series. And oh my goodness, this is one of the most beautiful dolls that Mattel has ever done. Like, she's got the Laura face mold. The hairstyle is incredible. The face with the raised eyebrows and like the kind of concerned look, but also like she's getting, you know, attacked by birds, but she still looks gorgeous. She looks like a supermodel. This outfit is incredible. The green mint suit that she's wearing, the pencil skirt, the little belt, the necklace that she's got, the earrings, the brown leather bag, the matching brown shoes. I don't know how well you can see them. And obviously this packaging, she's got the 3 plastic birds, the one in her hair, at her shoulder, and at her hip, and then the little picket fences in here, the little like school in the background. It's just, this is such a spectacular set, and I'm lucky enough to have this because of my friend Ken, who gifted her to me. So Ken, thank you so much. You already know how grateful I am for this doll. But yes, 1963, Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. This has been just one of my grail dolls, and I'm so lucky to have her. But I also did not know that Madame Alexander made a doll for The Birds, and this one has the fur coat, which is incredible. She's probably about 10 inches tall. Again, she's like that cisette size character, And I love that the inside of the coat, we've got the birds embroidered on that lining on the inside. It looks so beautiful. And it looks like she also comes with 3 bird accessories, at least 3, maybe even 4. And then she's got the green suit outfit as well. And yeah, that doll came out in 2005, this Madame Alexander, I believe. And then our Barbie right here came out in 2008. Next, we've got 1964's Addams Family, which again is a big franchise, but here's a couple dolls. We've got first from Mattel, this Barbie and Ken 2-pack of Morticia Addams and Gomez Addams. And I love this set. I do think it is so cute, but it's so funny to me. It looks like Gomez is placed right in the center, and then Morticia is just like off to his side. So when you're looking at both of them in the box, they don't look centered, right? Like they look like they're a little, further off to one side than they are both centered. I don't know why. It's just so funny to me, but this set is beautiful. I do love Gomez's suit in here. This looks really great. And Morticia looks good too. Nice and simple, but pretty authentic. And then there's also some Madame Alexander dolls of the characters from Addams Family. They even did dolls from the Addams Family musical. Yes, there was a Broadway musical for Addams Family. Monster High also did an Addams Family 2-pack of Morticia and Wednesday in 2024. Next, also 1964, we've got the show Bewitched, and along with this, there are so many beautiful dolls. We've got a couple by Mattel. These two right here both have the hat with the red stripe and the cape with the black lining underneath and the black dress, but we see 2 different face molds. One's got the Mackie face mold, one has the classic 1959 nostalgic face mold. There are also these really beautiful dolls by Ideal. We've got Sabrina with this fur and this beautiful blue coat and the guitar. We've also, and of course the witch's broom. We've also got Samantha in her red outfit with the red hat, and it looks nice and sparkly, glittery. She's also got her broom as well. And Exclusive Toy Products also has this Bewitched doll, which looks really cool and again, sparkly, glittery. I don't know how tall she is. And Madame Alexander also did a couple of Bewitched dolls, but here's one of them. Also, 1964, we've got the Munsters, and we've got another beautiful 2-pack by Mattel. And now these two, they look perfectly centered, right? You see that, right? Like they look like they're nice and centered. This set is so stunning. Like our Frankenstein monster. I'm not familiar with the show Munsters, but our Munster right here looks so good. Like this unique face sculpt and head mold is so beautiful. The outfit is pretty simple, but it works. It looks perfect. And then our Barbie in this beautiful, like the sleeves look nice and a sheer fabric, and it looks really good. And like the little rope around her, like this dress is beautiful. And I think she's got the Mackie face mold, and then the two-toned hair is stunning. This is a beautiful set, and I should watch this show. But Exclusive Toy Products also has some characters for this show as well, and I think they're maybe like 10 inches tall. I don't know for sure, but they've got posability, fabric clothing, removable fashions, and I'm pretty positive that our female character there does have rooted brushable hair. Next is 1969 Scooby Doo. So of course Mattel has given us some nice Scooby Doo dolls. We've got dolls based off of the animated original series. I've obviously got Fred and Fred and Shaggy right here, and they both came with a Scooby as well. And these are 2 different Scoobies, so their facial expressions and the eye placements are a little bit different, so I love that variation. And my friend Finn gifted me these 2 dolls along with these Scoobies. So Finn, thank you so much. I love these so much, and I do need Velma and Daphne, but you can see them right here. They're also stunning. And Mattel also, for the Scooby-Doo live-action movie, gave us 2 Daphnes. One for the first movie and one for the second movie. And obviously I would love those as well. There are even Kelly-sized versions of the Scooby-Doo characters based off of the original animated series. Okay, this next one is a little scary, just a warning, but we've got The Exorcist from 1978, and I could only find a Living Dead doll for this movie, and she's really, really scary. I'm just gonna warn you, but this is it. Terrifying face, lots of scars, the facial expression is creepy. creepy to me, but she's got brushable hair. She's got the fabric nightgown, and could you imagine if they made a doll? You know how, like, there are those baby dolls where you can let them drink water and then they relieve themselves? Could you imagine if this doll had that feature? And that would be crazy. But anyways, yes, Living Dead Dolls gave us this in 2017, I believe, and again, just like all the Living Dead dolls, she's about 10 inches tall, and she's got the, you know, standard articulation and posability. Okay, next we've got the iconic sci-fi horror movie Alien from 1979. Monster High just announced their new Xenomorph Skeletor doll, and this looks so cool. First of all, the tail is just so interesting. Just the whole silhouette, the rib cage moment happening is very cool. And apparently the tail has some articulation and posability. And then if you look at the face sculpt, it looks very unique, interesting. Lots of molding and sculpting going on. And we've got this headpiece that's like almost like a face shield that also goes up into the hair, and it is rooted hair. And then there's this like drapey, lacy sheer skirt with a couple different panels, and same with the arm sleeves. I'm noticing kind of draped down, so that looks really cool. Of course, a lot of dark colors, but I think it's a pretty faithful adaptation of this character. Okay, next is one of my all-time favorite movies, The Shining from 1980, Stanley Kubrick, Stephen King, A Match Made in Heaven, even though they weren't really compatible when it came to like their creative differences. But regardless, we got some really nice dolls based off of the Stanley Kubrick movie. So some Living Dead dolls, again, from 2019 of the Grady twins. These look kind of creepy. Here's where the baby toddler doll feel kind of works, because they're young. They're like, you know, what, like 8 or 9 years old in the movie? Like, they're kind of young. Not like toddler, but it looks good here, I think. The eyes look nice and creepy, and the dresses look cute. The dresses look pretty. And then Living Dead Dolls also did a Jack Torrance doll, which looks, again, really creepy. Kind of cute, because we've got that little, like, adorable ness to it, but the outfit actually looks really nice. That jacket that he's got looks nice, and the denim and the flannel. And then of course we do have the Monster High Grady twins dolls, and these are really pretty. For whatever reason, they don't necessarily creep me out. Like, they look like grown-up fashion models. Like, they look like grown adults. But that is the way that all of the Monster High Skeletor dolls look like. They're meant to be like a grown adult, kind of glamorized fashion doll take of the characters, but they are cute. The dresses are nice, and the outfits actually do feel pretty accurate to what they wear in the movie, despite this being like a Monster High adaptation of the looks. Okay, next we've got Nightmare on Elm Street from 1984. Now, this, again, many people could say is just like an action figure, but this set right here by Matchbox includes extra fabric clothing pieces and removable shoes and extra shoes and accessories. So, you know, we're gonna call it a fashion doll figure, action figure, a mix of everything, right? We've got the posability, and this is obviously Freddy Krueger, and I think this looks like a fun set. Like, I would have had fun playing with this as a kid. Like, all these different pieces that it comes with is fun. Next, we've got The Lost Boys from 1987. I've never seen this movie, but Monster High did give us this doll right here, the Skeletor doll, last year, I think, in 2024, or was it this year? In 2025. But we've got this character here. We've got like the kind of mohawk in the front and then the long hair in the back. So again, this is like the female gender bent version of the character. And I like the long cape that we've got here. Next, we have Chucky, which is another one of these big franchises, but Chucky, the Child's Play, first came out in 1988, and we've got a couple dolls to look at. There's also The Bride of Chucky from 1998. So, of course, we've got the Monster High 2-pack with Chucky and Tiffany, and this set, I think it looks cute. Obviously, we've got Chucky as a grown-up female adult. Both of them, you know, are kind of like a grown-up adult-looking version of their characters, and I think they look really cute. I like Chucky's sweater and the overalls. I like Tiffany's leather jacket cardigan thing that she's got. And then, of course, we've got some from Living Dead dolls as well. Okay, next is Beetlejuice, and I'm sorry that there's so many Monster High Collector and Living Dead dolls on this list. I hope you don't get bored. But Beetlejuice, 1988, again, we've got the Monster High 2-pack with the female Beetlejuice, and then we've got Lydia as well. And I think these are really cute, especially Lydia looks so much like Winona Ryder for whatever reason. Like, she translated so well into a Monster High doll. She looks very youthful too, compared to like even the Grady twins. Like, they don't look youthful at all, but here Lydia does look really like innocent and youthful. And then Beetlejuice looks really good too. The hair looks like so much fun, and the striped suit is a lot of fun too. Tonner also gave us this 500-piece limited edition 16-inch female glamorous Beetlejuice doll. She's very like Rococo style, which is a lot of fun. And Living Dead dolls also gave us some Beetlejuice dolls. We've got Beetlejuice, and then we've also got like the wedding set as well. Next is 1988's Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. So again, Monster High gave us two different Elvira dolls. We've got this first one from like 2023, who looks very true to the movie in terms of like the outfit with the little dagger and just the all black outfit and the beautiful bouffant hairstyle. This doll is gorgeous. And then we've also got this newer one from 2025, and she's got like the big kind of spider web capey moment happening. Tonner also gave us a 16-inch Elvira doll as well, who also looks very accurate to how she's dressed in the movie. Next, we've got Gremlins 2, and I've never seen this movie, but Monster High, so this is 1990 is when this movie came out, but Monster High in 2021 gave us this doll right here. Yeah, I never saw Gremlins. This doll, I love the hair. The hair is really pretty. I love the leather jacket, the red jacket that we've got too. Otherwise, you know, I can't say much else about it. It looks like a really fun adaptation of the character from the movie. Next is Hocus Pocus, another one of my favorite movies from my childhood. This came out in 1993, and Disney gave us 3 dolls for the Sanderson sisters. They look really nice, very movie accurate, but also at the same time very stylized and like kind of animated cartoon looking. And then Monster High also gave us a 3-pack for the Sanderson sisters, and these look really good too. Their hair is beautiful. I will say that. I love the hair, and the faces are stunning on these Monster High dolls as well. Next, another one of my childhood favorites, The Nightmare Before Christmas from 1993, and there are so many Nightmare Before Christmas dolls. So first, in 1993, I think Hasbro released these like 15 or 16-inch dolls for the movie, and these look so cool. I would love to have these. I wish that they were like a classic 11.5-inch size. Like, these would be really big, but they do look so good, so movie accurate. The toy company Applause also did a bunch of 12-inch dolls, so like these would be, I would love to have these, and they also look so good. So many different outfits from the movie. Like, we've got Jack as the Pumpkin King, as Sandy Claus. We've got him in his standard Jack Skellington look. We've got Sally as well. Like, I didn't know these existed, but they look so cool, and I think some of them can even glow in the dark. Disney gave us this limited edition, I think 17-inch 2-pack with an extra outfit as well for Jack Skellington. And just like, they've got switchable faces, I think, and they come with the little house playset. It's not a playset, but it's like a figure of the house, and it looks really cool too. Now, Madame Alexander also gave us a couple of Nightmare Before Christmas dolls. So we've got this one of Sally, which looks really cool. I love the yarn hair. And then we've got a couple more, like this Maggie Visits Christmas Town, and Madame Alexander did a couple more as well. And Monster High did give us this beautiful Jack and Sally 2-pack. So again, Jack here looks just like he does in the movie, rather than getting like a female reimagined version of Jack. But I think this set is very cute. I love Sally's long hair and the little ruffles on her skirt. Next is 1993's Tales from the Crypt Keeper animated series. So these are 12-inch dolls by Ace Novelty, I believe, and they're terrifying looking, but they've got rooted hair and removable fashions, fabric clothing. They've got posability, so, you know, we had to include them. And I think they're kind of cute in a creepy way. We've got one in the suit and then one in this Hawaii outfit. So, and I think both of them can talk as well. I don't know, they look kind of fun. I've never seen this show, but I think I should check it out. Next is 1996 Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So there's been a couple of different dolls for this series, but of course I've got one right here. She's not wearing her original shoes, and I think she also came with stockings or socks, but she does have her original dress and her necklace and her earrings, and she's got the most beautiful, like, premium nylon hair, this doll right here. Her dress does have a little hole in the front on, like, the sheer part. Otherwise, I do love this doll a lot. I think she's really pretty, and I'm pretty sure this is by Kinner. And they did do a couple other Sabrina and the Teenage Witch dolls. I think Cindy or Pacific Playthings did some Sabrina and the Teenage Witch dolls as well. And even Playlong did a Sabrina and the Teenage Witch doll inspired by the animated series. And Living Dead Dolls also did a Sabrina from, I think, the more recent Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Next, 1997's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I feel like this is kind of like a Halloween vibe, you know, spooky vibe, vampire themed, so I thought it fit. But unfortunately, there's not many fashion dolls. There's no fashion dolls. These are really, like, made for the average collector, not necessarily fashion doll collector, even though I would consider these fashion dolls. They've got brushable hair, removable fashions, and they come with some accessories. I think they're cool. This is by Diamond Select. Next, we've got 1998's Charmed. These are by Mego. So again, not like proper fashion dolls, but they still have rooted hair. They've got removable fashions, fabric clothing, and posability. Next is 2005's Corpse Bride. So a couple different things here. We've got these 12-inch dolls from McFarlane Toys, and I think these are flawless. I would love to own these, especially the bride. Victor looks great too, but I mean, together they would be great. Tonner also did a limited edition, I think to 500 pieces of a Corpse Bride doll. So she's about 16 inches and she doesn't really have like the blue skin. She's just very pale and she doesn't look like a corpse. She looks very well and alive and healthy, but this could be before she died, maybe. Obviously this is, you know, Tonner's take on it. And then this year, Monster High in 2025 gave us Emily also, and she looks good. I like the worm accessory, and the face looks beautiful too. I love the little cutout where we can see her rib cage as well. Next, we've got Twilight from 2008. So Mattel gave us a plethora of dolls from this movie, and they all look really great and high quality. The fashions look nice and detailed. And then Tonner also gave us some 16-inch dolls for the movie as well. There's quite a few different characters, and they also look really great. Next is Coraline from 2009. We've got these articulated figures by, I think, NECA, and I think they're about 7 inches tall, and they do have plastic hair, but I think they look super accurate to how Coraline looks in the movie. We've got two different looks. We've got the striped sweater look and then the iconic yellow raincoat look, and these outfits are removable fabric fashions, so I figured they belong on this list. Next is 2009's Vampire Diaries. These dolls here are by Tonner, so they are 16 inches, and we've got quite a few different characters, and they look very high quality, as all Tonner dolls do. Next, we've got Sadako 3D from 2012. This is a Japanese movie based off of Ringu from 1998, but this is from Living Dead Dolls, and I think this is really cute, and I'm surprised that there aren't more Samora or Sadako dolls, because she's kind of an iconic character. Like, Monster High should do one. They should totally do one. But she's super simple. She's just got long black hair and a, you know, kind of white nightgown type of dress, no shoes, so I could see how maybe people might find that sort of boring, but I think this doll looks cool. Next is Hotel Transylvania from 2012. These dolls look really cute. These are by Jazzwares. They are posable. They've got some cute fashions. These are obviously just like a playline, not collector doll, but I think they look like fun. And we've got some different looks from the movie as well. Next is 2013's American Horror Story Coven. These are by Integrity Toys, so these are probably like 12 inches tall. These dolls look so beautiful, so stunning. They don't really look like the actors that they're meant to be based on. But some of them do, like the Angela Bassett one does look like Angela Bassett, and the outfit is stunning. Yeah, American Horror Story Coven is my favorite season of American Horror Story. Next, we've got Annabelle from 2014. So, of course, Living Dead Dolls has given us an Annabelle doll, and she's wearing this beautiful sort of bride-like outfit with the red rose at the waist, and she's got her hair in the braided pigtails. And then Monster High also gave us an Annabelle doll, so she's got, you know, the similar look, but it's really cool. I love like the gradient sort of bloody skirt that she's got, and the shoes look cute, and the same with the socks, and the hair looks good, and the face is cute as well. Next is Stranger Things from 2016. I feel like this kind of is like Halloween vibes, but these are Susie dolls from Brazil, and we've got our two characters right here, and these would be so cool to own. I'm not gonna lie, I've not watched Stranger Things, but I don't have any Susie dolls, and these ones look so cool. So I was so surprised when I found out that these exist. Next is 2017's It. So right here, we've got some dolls from Living Dead Dolls. We've got one inspired by like the Stephen King miniseries from the 90s with the yellow pants. That one is very creepy looking. And then we've also got one from the 2017 movie, which is also terrifying looking as well. And they've got the brushable hair. So these are cute. And then we've also got the iconic Monster High. This was the very first Skeletor movie doll that they released in 2020. We've got Pennywise right here, and this doll is very cool. Looks pretty movie accurate for being like a female gender bent version of Pennywise. And obviously we've got the balloon, and the face looks great too. Next, we recently just found out that we are officially getting an Us 2-pack from the 2019 movie, and this 2-pack looks really cool. This movie is so cool. I love Jordan Peele's scary movies. For this movie, I feel like the dolls really work so well for like the above ground and underground versions of these characters. And yeah, this set looks great. I love the little bunnies, the rabbits that they come with too, and the scissors. Next, we are back to Addams Family with Wednesday from the 2022 series. But obviously Monster High gave us these Wednesday dolls. They gave us also the Wednesday Raven Dance doll, who I also have. And they gave us the fashion pack with the cello. We got Enid, and it seems like we will be getting Bianca as well. So look out for that. And there's also just some like kind of, I think, budget, like no-name brand Wednesday Addams dolls out there. So yeah. Next is 2022 Squid Game. So Mattel, Monster High, gave us this doll based off of the show. I've also never seen this show. I might check it out. But this doll is cool. I like the outfit, like the yellow colored poofy sleeve shirt that she's wearing, and then this plastic dress that she's got on top too. She's kind of cute. Okay, next we've got Megan from 2023. So Mattel recently gave us this Monster High Megan doll whose face can pop off to reveal her mechanical reality underneath her mask. And Living Dead Dolls also gave us a Megan doll as well. And finally, last but not least, we've got Beetlejuice. So our Beetlejuice sequel, Mattel gave us this Monster High 2-pack of Beetlejuice and again Lydia from like the red wedding outfit look, and this set is really cool too. Again, both the dolls look great, and Lydia she looks a little more mature here actually, but this outfit is really, really pretty, and Beetlejuice's hair looks great as well. But I still can't get over how well Winona Ryder translates to doll form. Okay, well, that was our list. I hope you enjoyed looking at these dolls. Let me know which ones were your favorites. Let me know which scary movies and scary TV shows are your favorites, and if you have any of these dolls. But now, it is time to pick our winner. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Okay, it is time to pick out our winner. So right here, I've got commentpicker.com pulled up. I need to get the link to this video right here, share, copy link. And just to show you right here, it shows 301 comments. When I paste this in here, and then, you know, if I say get YouTube comments, that shows 296. I'm assuming that comment replies are not being included. If I click add comment replies, then it goes up to 301. So of course I don't want the replies because I replied to some comments and we don't need my replies, obviously. Filter duplicate users, yes. And limit entries per user, only 1 comment per user, essentially. So then that brings us to 283 unique comments. Oh my gosh. So, okay, yeah. Get comments. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Start. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have our winner, Kyle Ariel 3. Congratulations. So, okay, they said, so glad you got one of your growls. I mean, isn't Cher the absolute best? Fingers crossed for the giveaway. Oh, congratulations, Kyle, Ariel, and go ahead, send me either an email at dollstoremember@gmail.com or find me on Instagram at dollstoremember, and you can send me a DM or an email, and we will just verify that this YouTube account is yours. So when you email me, I'll just ask you to comment on one of my videos with a secret magic word. You'll leave that comment and then you will send me your shipping information and then you will receive this doll set for free. So again, congratulations, Kyle Ariel 3 and everyone else. Thank you so much for entering. I promise there will be more giveaways in the future, and I hate situations where only one person can win rather than everybody, but you know what? I hope you still enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoyed the previous video, and I hope you still have a wonderful Halloween, and I will see you all next time. Bye.